Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. This is good for any and all placements of Aries in your chart. Or if you are interested in an Aries, and I love your outcome card. Look at this. You are showing up and it says go for it. So I'm getting a song right away here for you, and they're giving me the lyrics. I don't know who the singer is. There might be a little dust on the bottle, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. There may be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. Okay, I love that song. I haven't heard it in quite some time. So that could be a song that you hear on the radio, Aries, or maybe it's a song you've recently heard, or maybe you wake up and it's been stuck in your head. But I also get symbolically for you, this may pertain to your energy. Something could be shaken up. What happens when we start to dust, right? That dust tends to infiltrate and we sneeze and things get stirred up a little bit. So I feel for some of you, you could be dusting something off this month. This may pertain to your own energy. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit stagnant lately, or maybe there's a project or an idea, Aries, that you've been wanting to tackle, and maybe dust has been building up. I feel like this is the month that things get kind of shaken up for you. But remember, it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. And this can pertain to you as well. Maybe you have been through some rocky roads, some rocky situation. They're giving me Rocky Road ice cream here as well. So maybe some of you just bought some Rocky Road ice cream, or maybe that's something you haven't had for quite some time, or you've been wanting. But I also see here that a lot of you're becoming better, not bitter, which is one of my favorite sayings. So there may have been a rocky road in the past that led to some resentment or bitterness. That could be something that's shaken up this month for you to release, because things are going to get sweeter with time. Yeah. And look at that. You also have the Four of Swords. So you could be healing from a situation. So let's dive into the energy here. I love the messages that are coming through for you right away. Now you have double Sag, which towards the end of November, we will be entering Sagittarian season around the 23rd or so. And both of your cards out here, it may feel for you, Aries, a little bit interesting is the word. Interesting, confusing. Maybe you're still feeling a little bit of that ambivalence, going back and forth here with some decisions within yourself. I mean, Scorpio season can definitely stir up a lot of intense emotions, but I feel towards the end of this month, you're going to focus more on the positive. With this Sagittarian energy showing up, it says, believe in your good luck. So yes, there's something here that's being stirred up. This could even be an old dream that you've had. It could be an old dynamic or relationship that maybe you've put to rest for the time being, because maybe you had to raise kids, or maybe you went through a karmic relationship in order to release some past energies. Perhaps you've had to go through a deep healing. Whatever it was here for you, Aries, this is really powerful, because I am getting that you're going to focus more on, the positive side of things instead of letting the dust accumulate and build up. And that can be heavy at times, right? Have you ever tried to wash the dust that's accumulated off of a ceiling fan, and you wipe it with water? It's just a sticky, ooey gooey mess. And it's better to kind of keep that dust at bay so it doesn't accumulate. And that's what I see here. But for some of you, there's something inside of you, or inside the heart of a matter, that you're reaching and taking a deep dive into. Believe in your good luck. If whatever this dream is for you, whatever it is that you've been wanting, things are going to really take a positive turn. And I'm getting answers. You're going to hear answers. If you've been asking for guidance, if you've been connecting or reaching out to a professional, whether this is a health professional, perhaps it is maybe a healer, or It could be a psychic. I feel like there's some answers coming in here from some sort of a professional. Please seek guidance if you have them. But I also sense that you are shifting the way that you do your life. I know that seems kind of extreme, but I'm getting Hanged Man energy. Even though I don't see the Hanged Man yet, I feel like there is a belief or there is a focus or there is an end to stagnancy. Now, you also have this Cancerian energy, which is Scorpio's fellow water sign mate here. And this is relaxing this month. And because you have the Four of Swords, Aries, as your, part of your outcome energy as well, I feel like there could be a little bit of a pause, a rest, because you're going to need it. You're going to want to recuperate your energy because there's a lot of really amazing things coming in here for you. You have the go for it. That is your final outcome card. That's Aries, you. So there could be maybe a little bit of a pause or a rest before a big move takes place or before you start a new contract or even before, the new year. So this is a little bit of time for you to go within, just ride the roller coaster of, any emotions that show up for you, relax. Self-care is important, Aries. So whether you are able to take a little bit of time off, some downtime for you, soak yourself in a nice Epsom salt bath or a Himalayan salt bath, maybe get some massage or energy work done, drink healthy, hydrating fluids and foods, and just do things this month that put you back into feeling good on a body, mind, soul level. That's what this Cancerian energy is all about, because some of you have been overthinking and you are shifting things up within you, and you're going to start to see that, yeah, luck is on your side. So really work on that. Believe in that a little bit more. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords. There is your knowledge. There's something here that you're going to either seek, whether you're seeking this out yourself, you're looking for those answers. Maybe you are on research mode, and maybe some of you, your brain hurts and that's why you need a little bit of a break. For others of you, maybe you find out some sort of information that actually allows you to course correct, to pivot here. Because the Three of Cups can feel at times like you're a little bit left out, maybe left out of the circle. This could be business as well for some of you, or maybe you felt at times that you were in a little bit of a love triangle, or just a situation where other people were doing their thing and you, some of you, it's because you've been focusing on your finances or your career or your stability that you feel like you're missing out a little bit on fun. So this could be a month that you relax into an energy that does bring about more fun, even if it's a staycation or a night in where you get your friends together or family comes in, maybe you play some games, you cook some meals together. So, someone may not be a part of a situation because they are working as well. This could be a family member. But the King of Pentacles showing up here with the Page of Swords, some of you, there could be some sort of news around a new opportunity for your career, or for, I feel career for a lot of you, but it's going to affect your stability. So it certainly could be around home life as well, or around some sort of partnerships or collaborations. Maybe in the past you've been rejected, or you didn't receive the answers or the news that maybe you wanted, but Spirit is looking out for you here. And I do feel towards the end of the month, things are changing, and that's why your outcome energy is go for it. No stopping you here, Aries, because you have this fiery, tenacious energy. And I feel like whatever you're focusing on, which it looks to be positive here, it's actually going to pan out for you in a really beautiful way. What else do we have here for Aries? There it is, Ace of Pentacles. We have the Tower reversed here, which I actually like to see the Tower in the reverse position, because something that maybe you've been hanging on to, maybe it was pertaining to your stability, okay? You've actually dodged a bullet here. Not getting that job was probably for your highest good. Ending that relationship, or, going through some health issues or challenges has offered you to take a new stance, remove that dust on the bottle, so to speak, or something here. I just heard the words dusty resume. So maybe some of you have applied at 100 different jobs, but it feels like it's just accumulating dust, and it's actually allowing you here to see that all your hard work is going to pay off. There's a new beginning here in the physical realm. There could be a new job offer coming in, a new home. This can be about your success, your abundance. I'm also getting here for some of you, there is a gift or an inheritance or something positive that's coming out of a negative. Or I wouldn't even say negative with the tower. The tower doesn't have to be negative. It's just change. And we as, souls having this human experience, change can be very difficult and challenging. We don't want to embrace it. We hang on to our comfort zone. We hang on to what we know. You see here that she's hanging on to that tower. That tower is going to come crumbling. And the more that she can work on detaching her energy from that, she'll realize that it's going to come down because it wasn't fully either stable in the first place. It wasn't meant to be in her life for a long period of time, or her soul knows on a deeper level, her human self is grasping to this concept, but on a soul level, Aries, that you've come here to grow and to evolve. And we rarely grow in our comfort zone, but there's a new beginning coming in here for you. So get ready, rest up, right? Rest up, because towards the end of the month into December, I feel like there's going to be this new beginning for you. And it could just be you getting out of a stagnant cycle. Maybe you've been eating too much Rocky Road ice cream, right? Maybe you've wanted to shift and exercise more, join that gym, or just eat healthier. Whatever stagnancy that you've been in, you're dusting that off this month. And your final outcome cards here, we have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's your choice. We always have a choice. And with this Seven of Cups, you can see here that her wand is pointing at that North Star. So Spirit is aligning you to your true north, even if it doesn't look like that at times when you're going through towers or you're going through situations that feel a little bit daunting, right? Because there's the Two of Wands, there's that ambivalence, wondering, is the grass greener, or what's my next move? What does my future look like? She's not quite sure. She wants to take action here, but she has the whole world in her hands. So there is a call here for you, Aries, to expand your mind. Expansionness is showing up here. Dreaming bigger, shooting for the stars, and then setting that intention on what it is. That's why your final outcome is go for it, because something that maybe you've been straddling on the fence. Okay, you've been straddling on the fence. You've been going maybe a little bit back and forth. I also get for some of you, if this is a relationship, maybe you've been in and out, giving someone chance after chance, but you've wanted to really make a move forward, and you stay in a position because it's a comfort zone. And maybe some of you, you didn't want this tower, okay? You didn't want this tower. Even though you wanted a new beginning, the human self is afraid of change at times. What happens when it comes crumbling down? Am I going to be okay? Am I going to survive this? We go into, panic mode at times. Therefore, we hang on for dear life, kind of like a roller coaster, even though, granted, yes, sometimes roller coasters, they are not always safe, but for the most part, we are protected. We get into the roller coaster, we have the harness, it's been tested, and it's been safe and secure, and we get in it, but we still hang on, right? We hang on. Some people just let it all fly out and enjoy the ride, right? That can be more fun, but some people hang on for dear life, or they close their eyes, or, there's just so many things, so many different ways that we can ride this roller coaster of life. And sometimes we need to just get on that roller coaster, trust that we are safe, and go along with it, because it's going to be a lot more fun. And that's what I feel here for you here, Aries. So the Two of Wands is that energy of planning your next steps. And this could be around business. It could be a career proposal. It could be around love and passion. What is your vision? What does that look like for you? Because you have so many of these options, right? But sometimes we get into that stage, or that energy, we'll call it, with the Seven of Cups, where we feel overwhelmed We feel overwhelmed that there's so much work to do. Sometimes we need to just put one foot in front of the other and trust that spirit is going to bring in the right energy at the right time. Instead of feeling like we need to tackle it, break it down into bite-sized pieces. Same goes if there is a big project that you're doing. Maybe you want to start a business and you're feeling overwhelmed with getting the special certificates or the legalities in order, or the website or the clients or the marketing, right? You can feel overwhelmed, and that can actually stop you in your tracks from making that next move. But you're being guided at this time, Aries, to just put one step in front of the other. And, Four of Swords energy with this Cancerian is saying, just relax, let it flow, because there's so much tension and stress as it is, especially in the month of November. This is an 11 month. It is a very powerful energy of new beginnings, but also soul path, destiny. This is getting things straight. That's why you have this pointing at the North Star here, because if things haven't been jiving in your energy, if they've been very confusing or back and forth, or if you haven't had clear direction, or if there's just been situations where you were riding that fence, this is the month that Spirit's going to shake things up for you in order for you to fulfill your soul's contracts, whatever that may be, whatever area of your life. All right, we're going to keep these ones short and sweet this week. And we're going to pull, for those of you that watch the weekly collective, there's beautiful deck here. Horse Whispers from a Heart, or excuse me, Horse Whispers from a Heart. I forget what it's called. I'll link it in the description box below. But you have here, oh, I love these. You have a couple of powerful messages around nurturing and infinite power. So nurturance, it says, perhaps one of the most important gifts in life is that of nurturance. You can see here that there is, a baby with its giver, with its caregiver here, and it's nurturing, whether this is us being nurtured by, Mother Earth, us nurturing ourselves, being nurtured in partnerships, being even nurtured in our careers. Is it fulfilling emotionally, physically, financially? But there is a deep sense of nurturing that goes just beyond the physical here. At this time on your path, you are being asked to nurture the one in need, maybe someone else close to you, or maybe yourself. Small, loving, and caring gestures, comments, and tokens are called for. You will find within yourself the ability to replenish the spirit and encourage the beauty, development, and growth about to take place. Yeah, we see that, right? Ace of Pentacles, there's the growth right there. You're being asked to nurture something, just like in that song. Don't let it fool you about what's inside, right? We can't always see what's below the surface, but trust that this is sweet, and it's going to get sweeter with time here. If it feels sour right now, or tastes a little bit sour, or leaves that sour taste in your mouth, trust that it's going to get sweeter here for you. It says here, only with nurturance can this growth occur. To give nurturance is imperative and should not be taken lightly, as it is one of the highest callings we can be asked to share. Find simple and free-flowing ways to cherish, appreciate, and encourage the tender growth. Yes, whether this is you at this time, like we said, for a lot of you, this is you. That's why you have this Four of Swords and the relaxation card. So nurture your beautiful heart. Nurture what it is that you love. Dust something off. Try something that you haven't done in quite some time, because this is the month for, nurturance. You need a little bit of that downtime as you integrate through these cycles. And again, your final outcome is the go for it. So there is something here you're being guided to nurture, to take care of, to take the next step around. And then you have this infinite power. And this is all about your magnificent vibration. I have to turn it here to the side to read it, or to the... It says, you are about to receive a magnificent vibration, Aries. Visualize a wheel of light about you, a circle of light that showers upon you as you make your way through this next time period. From this creative space, as you become more aware of its benefit, you will be able to use all of your productive self. Beautiful. And that's what we said here. Now there's a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a focus on self, focus on the positive, focus on health and well-being, because you're going to need that energy, and you're going to have it coming and vibrating at such a beautiful, magnificent speed here. From the creative space, as you become more aware of its benefit, you will be able to use all of your productive self. Love is filling your being, and you are now basking in the glow of the light. Fully enjoy this part of your journey. It is well earned and will balance some of the challenging times of your past. From this space, Aries, you can move forward in manifesting your heart's desire. Seek to remember this feeling and time period so that you may draw upon it when challenges appear again in your future. Trust that this joy will return many times in your journey. This is beautiful. So whether this is having a dinner with your family, with your friends, with making memories, being able to enjoy being in the present, being in the now, there's going to be some very positive shifts and abundance. I'm getting a lot of that sunshine. So even though we don't have the sun coming out here for you, I do feel like things are going to bring about positive change. So take a screenshot mentally and with your heart so you can come back to that energy, as we mentioned. For some of you, I mean, you have the justice at the bottom of the deck here. So some sort of maybe karmic cycle has come to an end, and we just went through Libra in the South Node. So a lot of karmic shifts. The reason why I picked that deck up is because they said, look at the bottom of the deck. And I was thinking maybe it was going to be the sun, but it's the justice. So some of you are ending a cycle to bring in more balance. It's going to help you balance things out because something hasn't been fair or something has been unjust. And we're going to see shifts happening on a global level this month, but personally within ourselves. I am getting for some of you as well. I mean, this is a very specific message, not for all of you. Maybe I'll do a collective reading on this as well. Some of you may even be preparing to meet a twin flame. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with a twin flame, or maybe you feel like you do know a lot about it, it's not that toxic, abusive, back and forth energy that a lot of people think twin flame is. A twin flame is that spark, that second, that piece of yourself that branches off into two human souls in a sense that are one soul. They just break apart. And it's actually a very beautiful, very loving, very healthy dynamic. And we're going to see a lot more twin flames coming into this earthly plane within the next 100 years, because it's not a very common thing, even though we hear, twin flames, and there's so many twin flame readings out there. But actually twin flame union is quite uncommon. But some of you are preparing and getting ready for that. It's not going to be for everyone. You may already know this to be true, or maybe you are in this dynamic here, but I had to mention that because it was showing up. That is what I have for you, Aries. Very beautiful reading here. So get ready to dust off that bottle, because what's inside is quite sweet. It's quite beautiful, abundant. Focus on the positive here. Great things are coming your way. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. Sending you lots of love.